Hello everyone, welcome in Learn CHE. Today we are going to discuss about how can a chemical engineer get a job. Okay, so whether you are fresher or experienced, this video is for you. And I got many messages in Instagram and Facebook group that sir, how can I get a job and what should be the my strategy. Okay, and sometimes I see that students do not have the proper strategy and they do not know that how should they get a job, right? So today we are going to discuss about it and we will see that how can a fresher as well as a experienced chemical engineer should go for the job or and what they should keep in mind, right? So here we are going to discuss about what are the job opportunities for a chemical engineer. Then we will discuss about how should a chemical engineer fresher. Okay, first we will discuss about a fresher. How should a chemical engineering fresher search a job? Then we will discuss about how should a chemical engineering experienced one search a job. Okay, because both will have a different strategies. Then I'll tell you some important tips which I think you should follow if you want to get a job. Okay, so before starting the video, if you haven't joined Learn CHE YouTube channel or if you are new here, please subscribe it and press the bell icon, as well as you can join our other social media handles if you want to ask any queries and any problems, so you can ask there. So let's start the video. Okay, so first thing is, what are the job opportunities for a chemical engineer? Okay, so sometimes I heard from the students that students are regretting after choosing the chemical engineering, right? After choosing the chemical engineering branch, you may be in diploma or you may be in degree in your bachelor's. Okay, sometimes what happened that in this era we mainly choose IT, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, electronics engineering, civil engineering, and as a chemical engineer we just see that we are not getting a job and this branch is not good. But this is not a good idea. Okay, chemical engineer, okay, chemical engineers are known as the universal engineer. Okay, you should have to know what is the meaning of universal engineer. Whenever you just see around yourself, okay, whatever you are saying around yourself, it may be some kind of wall, okay, some kind of metal, so whatever you are saying around yourself, that is made by a chemical. Okay, this is the application of chemical engineering. So if you will see or if you will study more about chemical engineering, then you will know that what are the applications of chemical engineering. Okay, please think logically. If you will think logically, so you will earn more as compared to other engineering branch. I am not saying that other engineering branches are not good as compared to chemical engineering. Both are equivalent. Okay, and every engineering branch are equivalent. Okay, there is nothing like that this engineering branch is good enough and this engineering branch is not. This is completely a rubbish idea, and I think chemical engineering is one of the best engineering branch. Okay, I have studied chemical engineering and I know the applications of chemical engineering. Look around yourself, whatever you are saying, most of the things are, or almost everything is made by the chemical. That's the application of chemical engineering. If you will go deeper, if you will think like that, then you will definitely get the job as well the application of chemical engineering. Suppose I have here the bottle and that bottle is made by the polymer, right? So this is also, here is also the application of chemical engineer, right? So first we see that what are the job opportunities for a chemical engineers, right? So here are the many industries which I have written here, okay, where a chemical engineers may apply, right? I am not going to recall every chemical engineering name. You can see simply here, or you can pause the video and note down if you want to note down. Mainly you will see like petroleum or refinery. This is a core industry, right? And petrochemical industries as well. So here are the many industries. Fertilizer industry, which I have written here. These are the some industries where a chemical engineer apply, right? And first thing is, you should know that where you can apply, what are the job opportunities. If you have selected or if you have chosen chemical engineering, then you should go deeper. Deeper means you should research more about it. Then you will more confident and you will be positive about the chemical engineering branch. Okay, these are the some sectors or industry where a chemical engineer apply, and here are the someone like textile industries and other engineering as well. And mainly if you will see here, chemical engineering equipment design, wastewater treatment, air pollution control board, research and development, teaching as well, and process engineering. This process engineers and chemical process engineers, this is also a very good and the option where a chemical engineer apply, where the good demand as well as the good, you can say, the future of chemical engineer. Okay, so we can't say that we do not have the good opportunities. You have a vast opportunities and the vast sectors where you may apply. Okay, just you will have to think like that. And as well as the annual package is also very good. As a chemical engineer, if you have good skills, if you know that how you can utilize your skills, then you can definitely get a great job. Okay, so now first we will discuss about how should chemical engineering fresher search a job. Okay, first we will discuss about fresher, then we will discuss about experienced one. Okay, so mainly what happens that the good companies which you will see in your country or in your area, so they directly come into the college, okay, college campus, and they drive the college campus, and they select some students after the written test, group discussion, HR and technical interview. In India there are many good colleges like IITs, NITs, then some good other government colleges as well as private colleges, where there are many good companies came and they select the students and they got the job. Okay, this is the one way a fresher chemical engineer get a job. For this, what you will have to do, you will have to prepare for written test, group discussion, HR and technical interview. Okay, so as a fresher and when we are in a college, so we should start preparing for written test, group discussion, HR and technical interviews. But we do not do that. Why? Because we just think freely that okay, I'll get the job, this is not the tough idea. Okay, but there are some students who prepared for the written test, group discussion, HR and technical interviews. They make their technical subject strong enough, as well as they see the group discussions, written test, how they also prepare for aptitude, and they got selected. Okay, but there are many other students, okay, they are also, you can say, that good enough to crack the interview, but they do not prepare for that because they just take it free handedly, right? And they do not prepare for the job. So my first advice will be, if there is some companies, okay, and the good one coming into your college campus, so just try to crack that interview. Okay, if you are getting any job from the college campus, that is apart from class opportunity for you. Okay, because first thing, you will get a higher package. The second thing is, you will not have to go for outside campus. Okay, you will not have to search the job, and that will completely save your time. The first thing is, right? Now, as a fresher, what you can do, you can make your profile at LinkedIn. Okay, this is, in today's world, LinkedIn is very popular for getting a job as a fresher as well as experienced one. So try to make your profile at LinkedIn and make it good enough. Okay, as well as you can make your profile at other social medias as well, like Facebook. Okay, because usually HRs and the good like if you are applying in good company, so their HR mainly see your Facebook account as well as your LinkedIn account. They see that how well you have prepared or how well you have keep it, right? And first thing is, make your profile good enough. Okay, in LinkedIn mainly I am talking about LinkedIn. Make your profile very clean and neat. Then track those who are working in that industry where you want to go. Okay, in LinkedIn, try to connect with those people who are already working in that industry where you want to apply. Okay, it may be fertilizer, it may be refinery, it may be pharmaceutical, it may be textile, it may be process engineering. So try to connect with those people, make your connections, okay, make your connections good enough. Okay, and as well as try to make connection with HRs of chemical industries. Okay, wherever you want to go, this is also a good opportunity, because whenever they, okay, if there is suppose if there is someone who is that industry, and suppose there is some job vacancy, so they will definitely tell you, or whenever they will post on LinkedIn, so you will get notified and you can apply there. Then what you can do as a fresher, you can make your profile at employment websites. Okay, in India if I talk about, so there are mainly, you will see naukri.com or Indeed. These are the employment website where a fresher engineering student may make their profile and try to make that profile very good enough. Okay, it should be attractive, like fill your educational detail, project detail, industrial project detail in a well manner. Okay, because if someone is visiting your profile and they are seeing your profile, though it should be attractive. Okay, it should be like that. After that they should call you. Got it? And try to make your resume good enough and upload there. Write whatever you know, only write that in your resume. Okay, because your resume and your project details, your industrial reports, these are the first reflection of your personality. Got it? Then what you can do, make the list of the companies as per your interest. Okay, just Google it. There are many industries. Just try to make the list of all companies where you want to like do the job, and try to go to career section or and contact us section and collect their email IDs of HRs, right? And send them email individually. This is also a good idea. Okay, sometimes what happens that, suppose if there is some vacancy in any industry, so they directly email you. Okay, whenever. Okay, suppose if you apply today, suppose if you got a email of any HR, okay, and that company is good enough, you have upload your CV there, and today they do not have any job vacancy, but suppose after 1 month and after 2 months they have a job, so they may contact you. Okay, this is also try and tested idea and good one. Okay, you can do that as well. You will have to do hard work. Okay, if you want to get a job as a fresher engineer, you will definitely do that. Then track companies news in which you want to get a job. How can you do that? First thing is, you can simply see via Google. Okay, and via companies, you can frequently come into the company's website and see the news. Okay, and in career section you can see that is there any job vacancies or not. And what you can do, you can simply connect their HRs via LinkedIn. Okay, and whenever there will be post the recruitment procedure and recruitment post, then you can apply. Okay, this is also a good idea. Then what you can do, you can also check the notification of the government jobs in chemical industries, like in many fertilizers and refineries come with the notifications of government jobs, and you may apply there as well. Okay, then the last thing is, for a fresher engineer, connect with your seniors. Okay, and those who works there where you want to apply. Okay, it is also a good option because your senior is already there and you both are from the same college, and if there will be any job recruitment, so they will he or she will definitely tell you that there is a job vacancy and you can apply there. Okay, and if there will be some reference, so it will be add-on advantage for a fresher chemical engineer. Okay, so these are the, I think these are the some prerequisite which you should do if you want to get a job. And my first priority will be campus placement. Okay, if you haven't get it, no problem, but if you are in a college in final year and pre-final year, then I think you should definitely go for the campus placement. If not, then no problem, you can proceed ahead and you can go for the outside placement. Okay, now we will discuss about how should a chemical engineering experienced one search a job. Okay, so as a, if someone who is experienced one, so he or she has already a experience of industry and they have a add-on advantage of industry. Okay, they have worked there, and now what they want to change industry, right? And they may be also the good connections within the industry. So I'll just tell you some way how can you get a job. So the first thing is same, make profile on LinkedIn, connect with HRs of the companies, and HRs are frequently post the recruitment post. Okay, and the main thing is, if you are an experienced one, so they prefer experienced one. Okay, because they know that they know something about the industries and their work environment and how to handle the pressure in within the industry. Means if you are an experienced one, so you have a add-on advantage as a fresher. Okay, so instead of hiring the fresher, they try to hire experienced one because they know that I'll not have to teach you from the scratch. We will have to just give you the basic details and you will know that. Okay, now what you can do, you can also make the profile on employment websites. Okay, make it more proper, write your previous industrial experience there. Okay, and also one thing that is very important, whether you are experienced one or fresher one, keep in mind, okay, keep in mind about your data. Okay, data is a, you can say, the crude for this generation. Okay, do not make your profile in every employment website. Okay, because there are some employment website that are, I think that is not good enough, and they just do fraud. Okay, so if there are some employment website which are good enough and authenticate, please only make your profile there and write down and all authenticate your details there. Then what you can do, if you are in an industry right now, okay, and you want to change your job, so I'll suggest make a good connections with your friends, with your colleagues, okay, and with HR, seniors, officers, and other employees as well. Why? Because if you want to get a job and you want to change it, so they may also help you. And if you have a good connections, so they will definitely help you, and it happens in the industry. Okay, try to make your connection good enough. Then the last advice is that always try to add some new skills. Okay, if you are in an industry and you want to get a job, okay, so just try to learn something new every time. If you are suppose you may learn some chemical engineering softwares, okay, some other softwares as well, communication skills you may improve. So if you will improve yourself, if you will add some values in yourself, so you will definitely get higher package and your chance of cracking interview will be higher. Okay, now here we comes with some important tips which a chemical engineering as well as a chemical engineering fresher as well as experienced one should follow. That's my personal opinion. The first thing is, if you are in a college, then prepare for the interview, written test, group discussion. Okay, this is very important. I also told you earlier that if you are in a college and in your college if there are some good companies came frequently, then I think you should crack that interview. Okay, if you are getting job from college campus, so it is add-on advantage for you. Okay, the first thing is prepare for the interview, written test, and group discussion. Please do not take it free handedly. Okay, because if you will not get a job, then you will definitely more stressed after that. And the second thing is work on your communication skills and personality development. This is also very important because you wanna go in any industry, right? And there is what you have studied in your curriculum, that is important obviously, but the communication skills and your personality development, your soft skills are very important. Okay, work on communication skills, personality development, because I just want to tell you one thing, as one research so that as a engineer, okay, if you want to get promoted or promotion, then 80 to 85% your communication skills matter, your behavior, your personality development matters. Okay, how you behave with people, how your communication skills are, how you manage problems, that's more matter than your technical knowledge. Okay, then please try to work on your communication skills as well as your personality development. Then what you can do as a fresher engineer, what you can do, you can start revising your core subjects like mass transfer, heat transfer, chemical reaction engineering, thermodynamics, fluid mechanics, process dynamics control, and chemical technology. Okay, and these are the, I think, the core chemical engineering subject which you should revise. Okay, and try to make at least one or two subject strong enough for an interview. Okay, because in interview sometimes they ask your favorite subject. Okay, so you may ask one or two subject as your favorite subject, and after that they will ask from there. So this is also a good idea. Why I am telling you, okay, this is an you can say the compressed knowledge. Okay, we are an experienced one. Okay, we have also selected in the companies and we know what should be the strategies. Okay, and as a fresher or if you are in a college, if you will do that, you will definitely get a job, or you will definitely get an advantage from others one. Start reading about your projects and industrial reports. This is for a fresher as well as experienced one, and for experienced one you may also work on your previous company's detail, what were you do there. Okay, as well as your industrial report you should focus more, and as a fresher engineer you should more focus about your project details as well as industrial report, because in interview your core subjects, your favorite subjects, your project details as well as your industry reports or details, these are the mandatory things. If you have prepared that, then you will definitely crack the interview. Okay, if you have prepared these three things in a well manner, then you 90% you will crack the interview. Okay, then there are the two other tips from my side is that please learn about communication skills. Okay, and you may also learn about the chemical engineering softwares like Espin HYSYS, AutoCAD, MATLAB, CAMCAD. Okay, there are also others, there are many other softwares as well. Okay, to get a good exposure and also try to make your resume good enough. Okay, and if you will have some well-known softwares from here, okay, so you can add that software or that skills in your resume. It will reflect your resume apart from class. Okay, and it always make you different from the crowd. Okay, if you have something different from others, so try to make some good skills. Okay, and try to add some good skills. Then the last and the most important advice is that keep good knowledge of your project and industrial training, because if you get a chance of interview, so its weightage will be high definitely. Okay, because in as an fresher, okay, what you have the technical knowledge, and okay, and interviewer want to ask you only about your project and your industrial training. If you have done these two things in a well manner, definitely if you have studied some curriculum for 3 years and 4 years, so you will have a basic knowledge of that. Okay, and if you have good knowledge of your project and industrial training, then simply think about it. The interviewer will think that okay, he or she has a good knowledge of its project and industrial training, and this student is a well qualified for our job. As well as try to work on your soft skills. Non-technical part is also important, how you tackle HR interviews. Okay, non-technical HR interview, that is also very important. So these are the some tips which I think that you should know. Okay, as a experienced as well as a fresher chemical engineer. Okay, so if you have any doubt in this video, you can ask me. Okay, you can ask me any questions related to this video, or if you like that video, you may subscribe Learn CHE YouTube channel. You may like that video, you can share this video with your friends as well, because this is very important video if you want to get a job, or if you are trying to get a job in any industry. Okay, so for today's video, that's all. If you have any doubt in any subjects, any topic, you may ask me in the comments box. I'll make the separate video for you. So that's all for the today. Thank you for watching. See you soon.